What's good? I'm Jamil Parker, and this is YSM Sports Media. We're gonna do something different today, right? So normally, we do boxing lives. I'm known for boxing, but we taking it back to my first love today, basketball, right? Especially March Madness, my favorite time of the year, man. Real basketball, real basketball. Not no bullshit, real basketball, where everybody's playing hard and everybody's out for blood, man. Ain't no Ben Simmons stuff. That's probably why his bum ass didn't even make the tournament. Um, all right, so I'm gonna give some predictions, but I have two locks for games today that you need to jump on ASAP. I use FanDuel Sportsbook, but there's plenty of good betting outlets to use. Yeah, man. Let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna start with the games today. All right, so the first joint is Michigan versus Colorado State. I think Michigan is the 11th seed, and Colorado is the 6th seed, which is weird. But that brings us to my first lock: South Dakota State versus Providence. Right? South Dakota State versus Providence. All right, so let's go to South Dakota State. Right? One of the first things that I look for. First things I look for: a big that can score down low. Now, customarily, March Madness is won by guard play. But if you have a combination of three things, a big that can score when the action slows up, a guard that can create off the dribble, and a shooter, that's all the recipes for an underdog getting to the Sweet 16, right? So we're going to take a look at South Dakota State real fast. So, all right, we got DJ Wilson, 6'7" athlete. He's a pick and pop. He's an undersized forward, but he's a pick and pop forward. Can shoot the ball, good around the basket. And then here's what we're looking at. Okay. So I can't pronounce this dude's name, but he's a 6'6" do everything guard, right? Can shoot, handle the ball. He's more so he would be in like the James Harden mold. I think they pronounce his name Sherman. I'm not sure. But he's your guard. And then you got Fredo, solid shooter. Mayo, solid shooter. And Apple, undersized, undersized, big, stocky kid. Can score around the basket, but he's not anybody that you are definitely going to be relying on. And then you have the other two shooters down there. So South Dakota State, they chuck it. Recipe for upset: a team that can make the three, right? For some reason, man, undersized teams that shoot the ball well have always had success in the NCAA tournament. Always. Historically, them old Wichita State teams, what is his name? Brett Blizzard, University of North Carolina, Wilmington. Yeah, man. Always. And between Wilson and Sherman, I feel like, yeah, I feel like they definitely have a good chance of upsetting Providence. And as you can see no, it's not this one, it's this one. Yeah, and as you can see, the line is only +2. So yeah, if I'm you, I'm taking South Dakota State for the upset. Definitely. But we'll have a look at Providence, and then I'll tell you what I see as far as Providence goes. All right, okay. So we're looking at Providence. You got Watson. I think Watson's like a 6'9", 6'10" big. Not really athletic. A big that sticks to the ground. Can score, but he's not going to blow you away. And then you got Durham, Bynum, and Reeves. All good guards, but nobody that's a world beater. Durham takes a lot of bad shots. Really, really inefficient, as you can see from the numbers. In my opinion, he's one of those guys that's going to shoot his team out of the game. Now, Bynum is the dark horse. Bynum has more dimensions than Durham. And if Bynum gets hot, it's going to be a game. But I feel like South Dakota State has the whole entire recipe to get over. Uncle Frank, Uncle Frank, you taking South Dakota? Nah, man. Nah, Uncle Frank. I got South Dakota State winning this game, bro. I got South Dakota State winning this game. Like I said, that's one of my locks. South Dakota State +2. You can book that. My man, Uncle Frank, he disagrees, but you can book that one. All right. For me, it's the guard play. I look for guards that can beat their man off the dribble, but also guys who are efficient, right? The dynamite guards, while they can be explosive, it also can blow up in your face. I'm telling you, Uncle Frank, I'm trying to tell you, man. South Dakota State. South Dakota State. You can take South Dakota State the money line, or you can take South Dakota State the +2. Yeah, but that's my first lot. Efficient guard play, guards that can beat their man off the dribble. And the kid Sherman, he can do just that. Now, if Durham comes out hot, then we got a game. But I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. All right. All right, so we're going to go to my next game. Where's it at? All right, here we go. All right, so we got the San Francisco Dons versus the Murray State. All right, so Murray State is -2. They're the favorite, but yes, go Murray State. Now, San Francisco, they're a good team. They're definitely a good team, but yo, Dre, what's good with you? Yeah, Murray State, very, very patient on offense. Yeah. San Francisco. Oh man, I don't think I put it up. Oh, here we go. My bad. All right, Murray State, very patient on offense. Williams, like this kid's an NBA player. Pick and pop 4, 6'10", athletic, can beat his man off the face up, but also can knock down the three. Even though it's at 33%, like yeah, if you give him room, it's going in. And then they have really, really good guards. Brown, Hill, Hannibal's is dicey. He's more of like a utility guard. And then Burns is their undersized forward, about 6'7". Athletic, not really too skilled. But yeah, Williams and Brown, solid guys. Murray State's definitely going to the Sweet 16. They're -2. Take Murray State over San Francisco. It's going to be a really good game. I feel like Williams is the separation. And I'll show you why. All right, with San Francisco, they got Bouye, athletic guard. Athletic guard, plays with the ball a lot. I can't really call him elite, but he's the team's best player. Shabazz, shooter, very, very streaky. And I can't pronounce this kid's name right here. Molaski. He's your typical mid-major big man. 6'9", 250, 260, sticks to the floor, but really, really good around the basket. If he gets it going, like I said, it would be an exciting game. But it seems like Shabazz and Bouye will shoot them out of games, whereas though going to the big man might be better suited for a game like this. Let me go to the comments real fast. Yo, Frank, I feel like you just disagreeing with me just to disagree with me. Murray State is a lock. Murray State is definitely a lock. All right, so Murray State hasn't played anybody. That's why they have a solid record. USF has played 5 teams in the tournament and handled business. I'm not saying that San Francisco can't play. So don't mistake me for that. I just feel like in this particular game, I feel like their guards are going to shoot them out the game, and Murray State just has a better balanced attack, a consistent attack. Uncle Frank, consistent attack. Dre, you think Michigan gets first rounded? Yes, I think Michigan's going to lose to Colorado State. To be honest with you. Bouye and Shabazz are going to cook in the backcourt, and USF bigs are going to be a problem down low. I don't know, man. I know the big European kid, he can play, but unathletic. And the kid Williams is going to bring him out. 6'9", 250, you're going to put him in a lot of pick and rolls, Uncle Frank. A lot of pick and rolls. Is he going to be able to get out there? No, not at all. Not at all. And that kid can shoot. The kid Williams can shoot. So I feel like the pick and roll is going to be the key to this basketball game. Malasky can Masal Lesky, he cannot guard the pick and roll. You can't. And when your best offensive threat to me is I like Bouye, but I feel like the big European kid is the best offensive threat. When he can't guard the other team's best offensive threat. Now, what they're probably going to do is they're probably going to put what is the kid? Tape or Meeks onto Williams, but I don't think that's going to help either. 6'10". So he's going to shoot right over him. So yeah. Murray State over San Francisco for the -2. And South Dakota State over Providence +2. Those are my picks. Uncle Frank just going to argue with me all day. So you're looking forward to Marquette versus UNC? Yeah, that's definitely going to be a good game. I don't know who's going to win that game. It's some games that I'm really, really confident on, but other games, I'm not going to have you waste your money. A game that I actually find interesting is Memphis versus Boise State. Now, ever since what's the kid name? Amani Bates went out, Memphis has been on a run. I feel like sometimes with having a really heralded player, it kind of goes to your detriment because you're looking to force feed that guy to keep him happy as opposed to playing basketball. But they have Memphis -3. I am not sure who wins that game. Not at all. It's other games that's locks, but it ain't worth betting on. That's good that you asked. Who are the dark horses in this tourney? Houston. We'll get to Houston, man. Houston, Murray State. Houston versus UAB is going to be a very good game. I'm taking Houston. All right, so as far as UAB goes, the kid Jelly Walker going to be an NBA player, definitely. Like probably the best tough shot maker in all of college basketball. Really, really good off the dribble, fast, hit the three off a spot up, off the dribble, off a pick and roll, you name it. Dynamic, might be the most dynamic small guard in college basketball and in this tournament. Problem is, it's all him. If he's not going, they're not going. And Jackson, Artel, Buffin, they're just average players. They're just average players. Now they do got a footer in Jameson, but no. Your typical 7-foot mid-major college basketball player. And as far as Houston goes, man, Houston is a full balanced breakfast. Full balanced breakfast. Really, really good guard play. Big men, solid. Not great, but solid. But Houston, they go about 4 or 5 guards deep. Now, the kid Sasser, probably the best player, been hurt most of the year. But Edwards, Moore, Sheed, all can play. Houston, very, very up tempo. They're going to get up and down. And to me, in college basketball, 4 good guards is better than 1 great guard. Unless that great guard is like Derrick Rose or OJ Mayo, one of those type guys, Eric Gordon. And Jelly Walker ain't that dude. He's good, but he ain't that dude. So, yeah, my dark horses, South Dakota State, Houston, Murray State. Salute to my boy Las Vegas Leon. What's good, Leon? Indiana's in a really, really tough game. Like I was looking at them. Indiana's playing St. Mary's to my knowledge. What's that game at? Yeah. Yeah, Leon. Indiana's playing St. Mary's. Indiana plus 2.5, St. Mary's minus 2.5. I still favor St. Mary's in this game. Even though if you're going to bet on Indiana, I would say bet on them live, do not bet on them before. I feel like St. Mary's is going to go up early, and then Indiana's going to battle back. But, yeah, St. Mary's historically has been really good in the tournament. Patient, shoots the ball well. They're not going to lose a game. They don't have anybody that's going to win a game, but they're not going to lose the game. They're going to play really, really patient basketball, move it, take good shots, play solid defense. And in the end, that's how they're going to beat Indiana. Indiana really, really struggled in Big Ten play. They're a bum team beater. If we're going to keep it 100. And their guards often lose them close games. So they have a really, really good big. I think he's like 6'8", 6'7", 6'8", really, really athletic. But their guards, no. And normally Indiana has good guards. I don't know what's going on with their recruiting. But so you got Creighton versus San Diego State. To me, that's a toss-up game. I have no idea. University of Kentucky versus St. Peter's. Whitewashing. Landslide. Shit, yeah, you could take Kentucky with the minus 18. That shit ain't gonna be close. Gonzaga versus Georgia State. Whitewash. New Mexico State versus Connecticut is going to be interesting because I'm not sure if Connecticut is going to cover the minus 6.5. I'm not sure. But I wouldn't. New Mexico State's have had better teams. To me, they're a shell of what they once were. Norfolk versus Baylor, whitewash. You can take Baylor for the minus 20.5. Tennessee versus Longwood, same thing. Wash, landslide. Richmond and Iowa. If you want to take a chance, take Richmond on the plus 10.5. They're still going to lose, but I think this game might be more competitive. It's not a lock. I'm saying if you want to take a chance, if you playing with house money, yeah, you can take Richmond on the plus 10.5. Iowa has lapses, and I feel like with Richmond shooting, it's going to be competitive. So if you feel like taking the chance, yeah, you can take that game. My man Uncle Frank says St. Mary's can beat UCLA too. Yeah, they can. St. Mary's always well coached. They're not going to shoot themselves in the foot. And at the end of the game, they're going to be there. And if they're knocking down that three, oh, that's your ass. That's definitely your ass. Damn underdog, yo. You gonna take your chances? Hey, Leon. I would say, like I said, take your chances live. Take your chances live. Don't do it before your game. Take your chances live. That's what I'm gonna do. You got Creighton over San Diego State. I haven't seen either two play this year, Uncle Frank, so I'm gonna take your word for it, even though you picking against all my picks today. All of them. What about Notre Dame? Shit, who's Notre Dame playing? Is Notre Dame in the tournament? Oh, I think they might be playing tomorrow. I didn't even look at the games for tomorrow. I gotta do my homework. But yeah, those are my locks, man. South Dakota State +2, Murray State -2. Locks. Also, if you're looking for some other action, Houston over UAB. Houston over UAB. That'll be a nice little parlay. San Diego State's underachieved this season. They don't gel well on offense. Guys are jealous of Bradley, and it's a mess. Wow. Okay. All right, you just told me something. I got you. And Creighton, man, ever since even Dana Altman, who's now at Oregon, Creighton's always been good. Always well coached, good guards. And if they follow that formula, yeah. So, hey, those are my locks, man. Murray State -2, South Dakota State +2, Houston over UAB. Guarantee it, man. Guarantee it. But yeah, thanks for joining me, man. Thanks for joining me. I'll be on here early tomorrow to give you more picks. It's my favorite time of the year. I hope you enjoy it too. Hope you make money. Oh shit, if you win, don't be afraid to cash app your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, YSM Sports Media.